100. What I'm doing, getting money. What we doing, getting money. What they doing, hating on us, but they never cross. Cash money still a company, and bitch I'm the boss. And I be studying like my daddy, studying like my daddy, studying like my daddy. I be studying like my daddy. Yeah, we studying like my daddy, studying like my daddy.
You guys are hungry to make some dough. You had yourself a nice little long Thanksgiving weekend. You're looking down at your waistline. You see it's gotten bigger, and you see you partied all weekend and your wallet's gotten smaller. Okay, don't worry guys, I'm gonna try to help you fix that, okay? So anyways, guys, I wanna talk to you about, there's a couple of ICOs, but on this one, I'm going to talk with you about Bankera. Their ICO's in a couple of hours. You can see it says 2 hours and 31 minutes and 12 seconds, whatever it is. But before I do that, I want to just talk to you guys about Ethereum. I did a video on Ethereum about a week ago, and it's doing exactly what I said it was going to do. I said it was the last of the Mohicans of the big boys to pop. This thing's about to break 500. And I said once it breaks 500, it's going to go crazy. It's going to probably follow the path of Bitcoin Cash. So, guys, just add that to your radar. And I know you guys are already looking at Ethereum. It's not like I'm telling you anything crazy, but also follow Ethereum Classic, because that thing is creeping up nicely, and you could pick those up for what it cost a nice fancy burger. You could pick those up. So, just think about it. Every time you go to buy a fancy burger, you can go and get yourself an Ethereum Classic. So, you know what? Go eat at McDonald's and save the money and get yourself a token. Anyways, all right, I'll shut up on that. All right, guys. So, Bankera. I know everybody that's listened to this video, whatever it is, however many 100 people, however many 1,000, or maybe there's only 5 people, who knows. Everybody has heard about Bankera, okay? This thing, I've never seen anything promoted like it in my life. I mean, I go look on Google, I go on CNN, I go on, alternative news. You could do searches for porn, and you're going to get Bankera popping up. Every YouTube video you do, everything is going to have a little teaser, ad for Bankera. So if these people are doing one thing right, they've got bank to market this ICO, and they're marketing the crap out of it every which way, and especially you're going to see it on YouTube advertising. So that's actually a very, very nice thing. This thing's already got a huge following. It's backed by these guys, SpectraCoin. This is a nice little exchange here. I'm just getting ready to fund my wallet so I could participate in this ICO. So I will be participating in it. And you have to have a SpectraCoin account to do this, guys. So just letting you know, so if you haven't done it, pause this video. If you're looking at getting involved, pause this video and go ahead and set up an account at SpectraCoin. It'll take you literally 5 seconds to do that. You just need an email address, set up a password, and do the little captcha where you got to look at the stupid cars and freeways, which one's a bridge, all that stuff like that. So couple things about this one. It's going to be trading under the ticker BNK. It's an ERC20. It is going to be a proof of stake, and there's a lot of ways to make money on referrals and whatnot. It's like you said, I mean, this thing is very, very heavily promoted. I got the white paper open here. It's got a lot of fluff on this stuff. I mean, it's good quality information, but I'm not gonna bore you guys. I'm gonna get you guys right to the meat and potatoes. Right when you get to about page 15, page 16, somewhere around there. So let's just go ahead and do this. These guys are actually going to be a regulated bank, and that's what they've got everything structured to get their banking licenses right after the ICO. So they're going to, one of their mottos is cash is king. So they're big, huge crypto guys, but they still are going to hold wallets that will contain up to 22 fiat currencies. They're going to be doing their own ETFs and crypto funds. And those ETFs and crypto funds will be like their own new mediums of exchange. So maybe those will have their own tickers that they'll trade on and be super volatile. Who knows? Now you'd be asking, how much would it cost me to buy some tokens in a bank? You'd be thinking like $50, $100, $1,000, something like that. No, try like 2 cents. And the reason why it's cheap as fuck is because there's going to be billions of tokens, billions with a B. And I think there's going to be a total of 25 billion for sale, and upwards of, I think, another 20 or 30 or 20 or 25 that's going to be locked away. So, like I said, this thing's going to be like around a penny, 2 pennies. We're going to get down to that schedule there's shortly. What else we got on this one here? So they've already done a pre-ICO piece on it. As far as they've already sold up to 16,000 people in their pre-ICO. So this thing's already got a lot of traction, because it's behind Spectre Coin's behind it. They've already got tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of people that are behind that have accounts there. And so this thing's already, like I said, it's not just some guys coming out of the woodworks that are claiming to start a bank. I mean, this thing's got some good things about it, and it's got a real team. And here's obviously some of the features. This is pretty typical stuff. It's going to be obviously it's a bank. It's like I said, KYC, AML, all the fraud analytics. They got to have that because they're going to be a licensed bank. So it's like I said, it's not some fly by night thing going on. So I think this thing's going to be around, and that's one of the things that I like about it. I don't like the fact that they've got billions and billions of tokens, but that to whatever it is. If I buy in at 2 cents and it goes to 12, I'm happy. I don't care if it's 12 cents. If I buy in at $100 and I get out at 1,000, I'm happy. It's all about the percentages at this point. Okay, so new types of money. We see new types of money emerging backed by economic indicators such as gross domestic product, exchange traded funds, like I was telling you before. Bankera is in excellent position to adopt or create such currencies as they emerge. So like I said, they're going to be creating currencies based on their ETFs and the various cryptocurrencies and economic, macro and microeconomic situations that arise in the future. What else we got on this stuff here, guys? Let's get into it. Before I get to the bottom, where we can see how hot the girls are that are on this thing, because if I have to call, I'm calling for one of the girls because they are all nice looking here. So this is they've got a revenue model here and they've got a cost model, and it looks pretty damn green to me. I think this thing is, like I said, they're starting out somewhere here, and this thing's supposed to move up. This is all in millions of euros, so upwards of 600 million euros that this thing could be in. So like I said, this could be a home run. I don't know if it's going to take a while, but like I said, there's referrals, and there's going to be there's POS on this, and it's an ERC20. So like I said, here's the expense profit models. Looks like it's just literally just going to be going up. Obviously, these are estimates, so everybody's going to want to estimate a best case scenario. We don't know what could happen, war or famine or some kind of situation, but with all things equal, it looks pretty damn good. And so again, I'm repeating myself here, but this is what the ticker is going to be. It's going to be a BNK, and it's okay. So YICO, we can get in all that tokens. Also, they will be allocated a commission of 20% of net transaction fees paid by Bankera and Spectre Coin customers on a weekly basis. Okay, do I need to tell you guys any more? Okay. Net transaction revenue represents the difference between transaction fees paid by customers less direct cost associated with the transaction. So, like you said, I mean, they've got their examples here. If you guys are going to be able to go through this white paper, and I suggest you go through the right white paper if you're going to go through with this. Now, like I was telling you guys before, I mean, this is what we're looking at here. I mean, look at this: 0 to 500 million. We're looking at a penny, 1.2 pennies, pence, or whatever they call it in euros, So this thing, and then it kind of creeps upward around 2 cents by I guess the final go of it. So again, guys, I like it. And like I said, that's one of the things. This is one of the things actually I don't like about it. I would much rather get involved in this thing if it had 5 million or 10 million or 20 million max. I mean, you start getting up into those billions with so many damn zeros, and it's just going to dilute the value. But if the value is diluted from the very beginning, I don't care, because I'm just going to get it at a cheap ass price and hope it goes up, 10 cents, and I can off it, and then I can roll my profits into Bitcoin or Ethereum or something else, or hang on to it, So guys, here's what this is going to be a good one. I think it's not going to be the best one on the planet Earth, but I think like you said, it's a bank. It's got some good people behind it. And let me actually just kind of go through the team here real fast and let me show. Okay, let me just show you the timeline. So this is all the stuff that's already been done in the green. So they got the ICO next, launch the payment processing and cash deposit system. Then they're going to start the banking operations, and then they're going to start to do the ETFs and the other types of investment solutions. And then they're going to be introducing the new types of money that they were talking about. So that's a little bit of the team. Like I said, all look like well-educated guys. I've done a little bit of research on these guys. All the girls are hot. So, maybe, maybe say hello or something if you guys want to call, Or like I said, or if you want to play tennis with some of these dudes, they kind of look like the type of people that you can play tennis with or talk to them about something here. So anyways, guys, so that's my take on this one. I'm in. If you guys want to jump in on this, you have to have an account with SpectraCoin, and you've got to put either Ethereum or BTC. I think it's also Dash, and like I said, a few others that you could go. I'm about to put something from one of my other wallets now. And guys, if you liked this video, I didn't want to take too long on it because we don't have a lot of time. You only got about 2 hours before this thing starts to kick off. If you guys liked the video, like it below. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it, and stay tuned for more videos to come. Thanks.